Guess who I saw today? You'll never guess. Allison from Blue Springs. She was in my tennis group, and I think you played golf with her husband that one time, Donnie or something like that. He had that little patch of white hair. Owned the dry cleaners up on South Street.
Jeff.
What?
His name's Jeff.
Jeff? I'm pretty sure his name's Donnie. Anyway, I think every dry cleaner in town must have gone out of business because now they're making more money than Donald Trump. They charge way too much as it is. Well, now they live in the Arbors. I saw the little sticker in her front window. The Arbors.
Yeah, so?
So, she looks at me in your car and smiles like she'd never be caught dead in a Taurus. Yeah, they were pleasant enough when they lived here, but today she just seemed, I don't know, different. I don't even know who she is.
Oh, no. You don't think she's been body snatched by aliens?
You never listen to me.
I heard you. Why else would I be so concerned about Allison? Uncle Robbie, aren't you worried about her?
This is really good, Emily.
Well, turns out her son got a job with the Simmons Group. Lives in New York now. Didn't you live in New York for a while?
For a little while, yeah.
New York's tough. Lots of folks have tried to make it in the Big Apple.
Oh, but New York is great.
If you can get a job there.
I was going to say, if you like sports and museums and Broadway.
Broadway's nice. I can't believe Allison drives a Lexus. Dry cleaning must be a really good business.
Well, we do our part.
Robbie, would you like for me to give them a call? I know it's not like being in a band, but it's something.
Sure, Emily, that would be great. Thank you.
Either way, you're still going to look for something, right?
Of course he is. Right? Something will come up. Enough work talk. So, guys, how was school today?
We played dodgeball. Wendy got hit in the face and we had to go in. Girls sure do cry a lot.
No comment. What about you, Ian?
We're studying planets.
Wow, planets. I'll bet you're doing great.
I learned about moons and rings and asteroids.
Well, maybe you can teach me all about them one day.
Asteroids are big rocks that can make us all go stink.
Well, it sure sounds like you have a great teacher.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Don't you have homework? Sean, where did you get those?
Uncle Robbie gave them to us.
Hey, what's going on?
That's right, buckaroo. Reach for the sky.
Where'd you get the money for those? I thought you were going to get a shirt and a tie. For the interview, maybe?
Turn myself in, Marshall Mom.
You just spend the rest of it on.
You know this doesn't help.
Dry cleaning's just not my thing.
What'd you read today in school?
Miss Sims first about this dog, Widget.
I read that story.
Just can't keep going. Ian, Sean, get back in your chairs. Uncle Robbie can clean up his own mess. I'm sorry. Go on, honey.
Widget wouldn't try to get out.
He does. Why would he do that?
So Arthur's friends are in trouble. They need his help. If only he can find a sword.
Well, at least I got one row planted. This is just crazy. I mean, we've done all we can for him. I know he's your brother, but why can't he just try?
I know. But it's hard for him. I'm sure he wants to do better.
So he runs through the streets begging for a sword. But nobody helps him. They just turn their back on him.
Well, then you have to do something. I mean, for his sake as well. We're not doing him any good by enabling him.
By itself, in a courtyard, is a large stone. And in the middle of that stone is a sword buried halfway in.
Grab it, Arthur.
He does. But it's stuck. It won't budge.
Besides, what kind of example are we setting for Sean and Ian?
Pull harder.
So he gives a strong pull, straining, and the sword bolts free from the stone. Amazed at what they had just seen, people gathered around. For what did it mean that he pulled the sword free from the stone?
That he was the true King of England.
Yes, he was the true king of England. Well, kids, my sub's here. Next time I'll tell you the story of Treasure Island. Arrgh.
Kids, why don't you go on inside? Uncle Robbie and I will be in a minute.
Remember when we were that age?
I love Dad's stories. How many times do we hear about King Arthur?
At least once a week. Arthur always saves the day. I wish I could hear that story just one more time. The way Dad used to tell it.
I remember I got excited every time we got to the end, even though I knew it was coming.
I miss Dad.
Yeah, me too. You know, I was talking to Emily and...
Hey, guess what? That place that I used to stay at? Well, they called and turns out that they might have a lead on a job for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was already thinking that it's kind of time for me to get going, so this works out well.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good.
Don't worry. I'm gonna be fine. Look, I'm just gonna finish up here.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him?
He gets it.
I am so glad we left early. The travel would be awful if we waited any longer. And if I don't get there today, the sale will be over.
Heaven forbid.
Allison has those shoes I'm gonna get. She thinks she's the only one that can wear them. She's got another thing coming.
Hey, it's Uncle Robbie.
Why is he here?
And not staying with us. We love Uncle Robbie.
Well, it's because your mother and I had a talk
We're
and...
doing your uncle a favor. We're actually helping him.
About ready to go? Yeah. Ian, Sean, time to go.
You ready? We're going to the movies. What are you building?
I'm saving boxes for Sean. I want to help him. He's my brother.
So this foul ball is going straight up and it's right in the sun. And so your father, he tries
I
to...
can't see anything, but everyone's acting like it's coming right at us.
So did you catch it?
I couldn't see it.
So did you catch it?
It landed in the coke of the guy behind us. Soaked us.
It was my one chance to catch a foul ball.
Sorry I'm late. I had to clean up.
Maybe we can go to a game next week and you can catch a foul ball.
Yes!
Hey guys, how about Uncle Robbie tells us a story?
Tell the King Arthur one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not again. How about Treasure Island?
But we love King Arthur.
Whatever.
Come on, just tell us something different.
Well, once upon a time, there was a very, very old man. His eyes grew dim, he was deaf, and his knees shook. When he sat at the table, he could barely hold his spoon. He'd spill soup on the tablecloth. Some soup would drool out the side of his mouth. His son and his son's wife were disgusted.